Hello everyone, welcome to Success Education. Today we'll be continuing with the model paper of Gala question papers, paper number 4 of English, section number B. For that you need to read the stanza and answer the questions that are given below. So the 16th question is, how has the loss affected the boy? The boy is very much troubled at the loss of his ball. He stands still, trembling and staring at his ball. 17th one, what according to the poet is worthless? So, to offer the boy a dime to buy another ball for his lost ball in his disturbed state of mind is worthless according to the poet. 18th one, explain an ultimate shaking grief fixes the boy. The boy is terribly grieved and it has upset him a lot. Now, the next one is select the correct figures of speech from the options given. So, the 19th one, no sun, bury its feet in shadow. It's option number D, both A and B means personification and litotes. 20th one, and the little yellow dog was sharp as mustard. It's option number C, simile. Now, next, answer the questions in 3 to 4 sentences, that is 2-marker questions. 21st, what does the girl yearn for? What does this poem tell you about Amanda? This question is taken from the poem Amanda by Robin Klein. The poem focuses on the upbringing of a small child whose name is Amanda. It focuses on the struggles which a child is facing. Amanda yearns for some freedom so that she could enjoy her growing years. Amanda is like most of the teenagers who want to have their own private spaces. It is true that some social conditioning and tutoring is necessary to develop people as better persons, but it is equally true that everyone should get some time to enjoy the bliss of freedom. 22nd question, explain the satisfaction that animals have and humans don't. This question is taken from the poem Animals by Walt Whitman. In this poem, the poet admires animals for being better than human beings. The poet wishes to live with animals and to experience a life where no one complains and where everyone is free of sins and sorrows. Animals do not have the desire to possess worldly things, whereas the more humans own, the more their desire to own grows, leaving them dissatisfied forever. The absence of this greed in animals keeps them satisfied and its presence keeps humans dissatisfied. 23rd question. The forest that was empty, what would happen if the forest remains empty? This question is taken from the poem The Trees by Adrian Rich. This poem is the voice with a body engaged in the activities and sensing intrusions that are not organic to the conventions of a nature poem. This is actually an unnatural poem that narrates the struggle of a population of trees to escape the confined surrounding of a greenhouse. Without the trees, there is no existence of the forest. Forest is the natural habitat of trees, birds, insects, and other wild animals. In the absence of the trees in the forest, ecological balance would be disturbed. All the activities of the beasts and birds would stop. They need protection from the hunting and other natural calamities. 24th one, explain the fog comes on little cat feet. This question is taken from the poem Fog by Carl Sandburg. The poem reflects the poet's interest in nature. It beautifully captures the moment when the fog comes and moves. He presents a powerful image of life through a metaphorical cat. The fog comes on little cat feet means that the fog enters silently just like cat. The fog is compared to cat as cats also like to sit and look here and there, and fog is also looking while it sits over the city. 25th one, but if it had to perish twice, why does the poet use if in this line? This question is taken from the poem Fire and Ice by Robert Frost. This is a poem that tells about the end of the world. The poem is revolving around the theme that human emotions are destructive. Nobody knows whether the world will end in fire or in ice, but the idea of the destruction of the world twice is somewhat complicated. The poet does not believe that the world will end twice. That's why the poet expresses his suspicion by using the term if. Now, for the next one, you need to read the passage and give the answers to the following questions. For that, 26th question is, what did Lutkins owe to Swede? Lutkins owed $35 to Swede. 27th, what was Bill's conclusion about Lutkins? Bill concluded that since Lutkins had exhausted his credit at Gustav's, he had probably gone to Grace for a shave. 28th one, on what clue did they pursue Lutkins? At the pool room, it appeared that he had just bought a pack of cigarettes and gone out, so on this clue, they pursued Lutkins. Now again you need to read the next passage and then you need to give the answers that are given below. For that, 29th question is, what had Ramlal never dreamt? Ramlal had never dreamt that his fourth daughter Bholi would have such a grand wedding. 30th one, how was Bholi led near the sacred fire? Bholi, clad in a red silken bridal dress, was led to the bride's place near the sacred fire. And here we come to the end of section number B. I hope you have understood the complete section B. If you have any doubts, you can write in the comment section. I'll surely try to answer all the questions. And section C will be continued in the next video. Thank you for watching my video and do subscribe my channel for more updates. Thank you.